To get us going, a little music discovery. Try these songs out, starting with one from Noah Hicks.
The leaves change and they get gone. The tree stands there all alone, waiting on spring. Kinda sounds like me. The green makes its way back again, looking for an open limb to hold on to. Kinda sounds like you. Why am I sitting right here still waiting on it? Begging for more every time that you come back around. I'm good with the gun if I'm being honest, 'cause the high that I get is worth all of the coming back down. Goodbye don't hurt like you.
What's up, everybody?
Welcome to hell, bitch.
What's up, Reaper? How you doing? Your walk-on sound worked. I don't know if you heard that or not, but your walk-on sound worked. That was cool. All right. So today we're gonna be doing some nerd shit. For those of you that might be here that don't know, the last day and a half, I guess, I've been working on a mini game for my Twitch chat, and I'm pretty close to being done with it. I'm not finished yet. It's not ready to be fully tested, but some parts of it are finished. I can show you those parts and kind of explain what I've been doing and stuff like that. So if you look at the screen, you can see what I've got pulled up here. And we'll just go ahead and do this. So if you can see that, this is basically the editing, programming stuff that I've been working on. You can see what this says. This is Heist Minigame. Just trying to show Miranda, but it's all good. Oh, you didn't hear it? Well, we'll see why not. Give me a second.
Guess who?
Oh. Here you go.
Guess who?
But yeah, so the inspiration for the minigame comes from a couple of other chat bots, like Streamlabs' CloudBot. I think Mike It Up had one, Stream Up had one. Something there's a few others that have a variant of this game, but unfortunately, natively, the bot that I'm using doesn't. I say unfortunately, it's not unfortunate. It was very fortunate for me because it's been fun to do this so far, and it's helped me kind of learn the basics of programming, so I can kind of get my foot in the door there, and that might open up some other opportunities for me. So goddamn beard hairs, sorry. But this is what we've been working on, is this mini game here. The basic premises of it is somebody in chat types a specific command. In my case, because of the Viking theme, you would type !village raid, and that'll drop a message into the chat saying that so and so has started a raid. And then it'll give you instructions on how to join said raid. Now, because of the way I had to set this up, and because of the simplicity of the functions that are on the thing that I'm setting up, and my lack of knowledge of programming, I had to do this in a roundabout way, because normally on the other heist games, when you enter the command that starts the heist, then you're automatically entered into the pool, which I think I might know how to set that up, and we're gonna try it today. But for right now, we're gonna leave it as it is, just for the simplicity of it and to kind of show you guys how things work so far. So for mine, you type !village raid. It gives the message that you started the raid, tells everybody how to join, and then it drops a secondary message to remind you, as the person that started the raid, that you also need to do the next step in order to actually be a part of the raid. The next step is to type !join and hit enter. Now pay attention to your screen, because as soon as you hit enter, it's going to pop up a dialog box and request some input from you. If you do not put anything in that box, you will not be added to the list of people who are in the raid, and it'll give you a message saying that you didn't fill it out properly. If you put a bet that's too low, it's also not going to add you to the list of people that could possibly win, and it'll give you the message that you didn't fill it out properly. If you put a bet that's too high, because I have capped the bet, if you put a bet that's too high, it won't add you to that list, and it'll give you a message to let you know that you've bet too much. You need to try again with a smaller bet. But if you bet within the ratio of bets that I have set that is allowed, then it'll add you to the list, and it'll give you a message to let you know that you've been added to but it'll let you know that you've been added to the it'll let you know that you've been added to the raid party. Okay? Now, once the first person sorry, there's ads. Hold on. We're going to wait.
Max, look! It's the Leaning Tower of Pisa.
Hey, yo, Cadet's here. What up, Cadet? I'm just glad they seem to be working so far, because I didn't know if the way I programmed it was gonna work properly. But so far it seems to be just fine. Alright, guys.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Oh, I thought there was an ad a second ago. I guess the ad's now. Smoke 'em if you got 'em. Smoke 'em if you got 'em. What the hell?
Snack Ops, this is Kilo November. Be advised, bomb rip inbound.
Waited too long.
Hey, man.
Obviously, I still need to exclude my bots from the list. Whew. Okay. So. Back to this. Now, the way this works, when the first person initially types that !village raid, that's also going to start a timer. You have 2 minutes to join, okay? That's it. That's all the time you get. 2 minutes. It is a work in progress, yeah. But you only have 2 minutes to join, okay? Once that 2 minutes is up, if you type join, !join, instead of popping up the dialog box to ask you what you want to bet, it's going to instead pop up a message in chat and let you know that you were too late to join the raid party. Try again next time. Okay? So, I don't have the timers and stuff set up yet, so we're not going to be spamming this shit in chat while I'm trying to work on it, alright? We will get it there. Now, once that join timer has ended, and you can no longer join, it'll start a second timer for 1 minute. And then, once that 1 minute is up, it will then go into another action that will start to disperse the winnings. Now, there is a possibility of up to 5 winners. It's not always going to be 5 winners, but there's a possibility of up to 5 winners. Just depends on how many people join. Make sense? So I'm gonna kind of give you guys a little bit of a show of how it works so far, and then the couple of things that I have already working that I tested out last night, and then once I've shown you those, then we'll kind of go into what I still need to figure out and how I feel like I'm going to be able to do that. Okay, so to start it, we would type !village raid. Ta-da! Roasted Ginger has started a village raid. To join the raid party, type !join, then answer the prompt to join. Roasted Ginger, you also need to do this step to join because I'm the one that started it, but that doesn't mean that I'm in. Okay, then you hit type !join, and this box will pop up on your screen. How many souls would you like to wager on your success? That's just asking how many channel points you want to bet. I don't know why it popped a fucking thing up on my screen for that, but we'll say I bet 200. And then it'll give you this. Has joined the raid party with a bounty of 200 souls. Now, let's say that let's say that I wanted to try to save some of my money just in case I don't win, right? So I would hit join, and then let's say I only wanted to bet 50. Sorry, you didn't answer the prompt to join the party. Try again, because you didn't add a big enough bounty. Like it's got to be bigger than that. Did that pop a box up on your screen, Reap? Ooh. Okay. Okay, hold on. So now we get to figure out how to make that work. So I have to do some research. Oh, that's not what I want. Okay, hold on. Gotta check just a couple things. So I got added.
Give me a hell yeah!
Stone Cold's active. I'll have to fix that too. Okay. So. Okay, so that didn't answer my question. Damn it. Yeah, hold on. That's not working. That's definitely not working. Yeah, I just brought the chat back up. Okay, hold on. It's gonna work like that. The join and then however much, it's gonna work like that. I can make it do that. Hold on. So this is how we're gonna do that. So let's see. What this right here is saying. Twitch ad target info percentile user percentile. So this is saying that I want this action here. This is the action, as you can see from up here, actions. Heist join. Exclamation point join. When you guys type this, I want it to get any info from you and that single chat message. And then if chat message equals exclamation point join, then I need it to do these things here. Okay. So, if message equals join, if message equals join plus an input here. Okay. Catch that. Actually, use a great ball. Use a great ball. There we go. Just keeps me from typing a lot. Hands free, baby. So if message equals join input 0%. Then if input 0 is less than 100, it'll give you the sorry prompt and stop. If input 0 is greater than 2000, then it'll give you this message and then stop. If it's not, then it'll see if you're already in the village party. Then if if user and group equals true, It'll send this message. And we want it to tag that user. Hold on. Fafo. That's all I got to say.
I'm about to walk over there and get myself another Dr. Pepper. You want one?
I still got the NOS, but if you end up grabbing me one, just stick it in the fridge. Just remind me of it, you know, like you did yesterday. Okay, so if you're in the group, it'll send that message, and then it'll stop. If you're not in that group, then it'll continue on to add you to the group, give you the message, and it'll stop. What this is saying is I have a global variable to tell if that initial timer that starts when you type !village raid, I have that timer set to a variable. So this is going to read whether or not that timer is enabled or disabled. If it's disabled, then the message will say, sorry user, the raid party has already left the settlement, better luck next time. Okay? That should work, I think. Okay. This is absolutely useless, so we will delete it. Don't worry about that. Tell him I could use a can of snuff and also like NOS.
What?
Reaper said he could use a can of snuff and also likes NOS. Did you remind him?
No.
Then remind him. Just be like, hey, I don't mean to bother you, but I could really use that. Okay.
Give me a hell yeah!
That's not what I said, but alright. So, this should be all good. Test necessary. We need to add the timer in here. Start timer enabled. Set this up. We'll add it to this sub action. Core logic. If else. If start timer equals enabled, set global then set this global. And then stop. If not, then leave it alone. And then we need to do the same thing here. If start timer equals disabled, then set global start timer elapsed to false. Then stop.
1 minute remaining.
We got a break, ad break in 1 minute. Enabled, disabled. So high start, action, enable timed action, active heist. Add core action, run action, disable timed action. Set that up there. Actually, we need it under that. I wonder. Get action state.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Okay, hold on. Set that global. That's just to set the base function of the global. I hope that works. Hey, hold on, let me lowercase it. I don't understand. Fine. I'll do it this way. Just add another one. Global set variable name. Start timer elapsed. True. Let me see, I need to. Is there a way we can get a global state, like the state of a global? I guess that's what it's doing there. We're pulling the information for that global. Okay.
Oh, God.
So what I just did there is I set it to, because this is the active heist actions. This means that it's active. Like, you can no longer place any bets or anything like that. It's active. We're going. Okay. So this will set the timer state for start timer to disabled, because it's now gone. And then I need it to trigger. Oh, it already does. Okay. Then it runs this action, the disabled timed action, which sets that global for start timer elapsed to false. And then this, let's say we need to get that global actually before we can run that. So global get, variable name, start timer elapsed to start timer elapsed. And all that does, all this will do is it will get the state of this global, whether its value is true or false. This will read that information from this action after this action happening, and then it'll do these things. It'll send that message to let people know that the raiding party is leaving. It will disable the join heist command, and then it will start the active timer, or the active heist timer, which is 60 minutes. It's going to give us a 1 minute break before anything else happens. Okay. Then, once... Who be that?
Sounds like Jamie.
What up? Then once this timed action...
Calm down, dumbass. Slobber meat.
Once this timed action runs down, all of this should happen.
What you doing today?
I think.
What you gonna do for church? Today's Sunday.
What up? So far, things should be starting to tie together, so this should work, okay?
Look down.
You guys want to see a puppy? Of course you want to see a puppy. Everybody wants to see a puppy, right? Why did that not work? Oh, hehehe. Hold on. Because I didn't code it to work yet. Duh. Let's move this up here, change this to this, change this to that.
Oh, hey, my points got reset.
Is that visible? Yeah, you probably. How many do you have?
120.
120.
I had 3,000.
Are you in chat? There you go. Type exclamation point points.
Okay, man.
You have 34,000 points, sir. Yeah, don't worry about your Twitch souls. We're running through for the heist. We're running through a different point system. That's the one thing I forgot to explain, okay? For the heist, we're running through a completely separate point system.
So one person, or the stream element says I have 34,000.
Give me a hell yeah!
Oh, yeah, I guess I need to go turn that off. Hold on. Drop that down. Bring this up.
So the 34,000 I can use on any of the channel rewards, right?
Possibly. Not yet. Because I don't know how to integrate that. But I can figure that out. Oh, good lord.
Oh God.
Yeah, you just read that too, huh? You don't have any commands. Where is it? Exclamation point points. Turn that one off. We don't need that one.
I'll go ahead and pull a coin.
Don't do that.
Why not?
I mean, you can. I don't give a fuck.
Okay. Bronze coin. I lost 25 souls.
Did it pop up on the screen?
Yeah.
Cool. Oh, I gotta finish. You got me all distracted and shit. God damn it. Change this and that. To leave that. Cool. Okay, so now you guys want to see a puppy?
What the dog doing?
Look, puppy. Come here. Stupid. Come here.
There he is. Angle it down just a tad.
Give me a hell yeah!
Cooper.
Timer went off.
Puppy cam. Catch that. Anywho, let me turn all of these off because I don't need them. Actually,
Loki, down.
Yeah, no, let me just do it like this.
You need to quit forgetting up people's personal spaces.
All up in their business and whatnot. Okay, so that's done. Now we go over to Stream Elements because that's who we're running our channel points through.
Hey.
Nice. Mine's already active, stupids. Yeah, thank you. Let's see. Chat button. Chat commands.
My arse is my hole. I keep on farting wherever I go.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello.
To control Twitch channel. 2 points. You need to create a Twitch channel for the world. Robot and configure the trigger Stream Elements command that adds loyalty points. No. don't kind of understand. Because Stream Elements in and of itself does not have a loyalty points redeem system. Okay, so I can set it up for that to happen. It's gonna take a while though, because I have to go through each individual channel point redeem that I have and pretty much recreate it so that when you trigger it, it goes through the Stream Elements channel points, not the Twitch channel points. That's gonna take a while.
I don't know what the point of the Stream Elements points are.
Because that's the only way that I can do this heist game.
Okay, that's.
Yeah. So, just bear with me, sir. Oh, fuck. I forgot about something I needed to set for this. Okay, so. If less than 100, sorry you didn't answer properly. If more than 2,000, calm down there. If everything's cool, see if the user is in group. If user's in group, tell them they're already in the party. If not, add them to the party. Tell everybody that user has been added to the party. And we need to set a global variable called loot pool. And we'll set the default value to 0. Okay. And actually, we need this to happen over here. Okay. And I'm going to have to come back in here a couple of times to grab some more, or to start to build some more of these, because I'm noticing that some of them are not here. Anywho. So, that'll set that to 0. And then over here, instead of setting it, need to get it. And we're going to leave it as loot pool.
One minute remaining.
So once it gets through all of this, it'll get the state of this global.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
So throughout my journey here trying to build this little game, I have figured out one thing when it comes to looking up stuff about this. When you go to ask questions, either to Google or to forums or anything like that on the internet, you need to be very specific about what you're trying to accomplish to figure out how to set that. Because there's fucking 15,000 different little bitty steps that can be changed with one little variant. It's crazy. Crazy. There's two people sitting over there. Sorry, I keep looking over that direction. Sorry, it's trying to get me to do this with some C# coding, and I do not want to do that. Ow. I have named the variable. know how to store them so I can put it into the pool later. I think I've already figured that part out, but name the variable user input Q. Set the value to the input. Oh, okay. So for loop pool, cancel. Delete that variable. Add variable. Loot pool value percent input 0%. Auto type. Okay. And by selecting auto type, all that's going to do is it's automatically going to detect whether what is typed in that spot is a word, a single letter, a number, a set of numbers, stuff. It's going to determine that so that it can place it correctly. So cool. That's awesome. I didn't know I could do that. Yeah, I can't set that to an action. Okay, so I actually don't need this one here. Okay. So, what I just ended up doing, what all that did, was I just took this here. So if your message equals join and then an input, then it'll do all of this. Okay, and at the same time, it should take this and move it to the loop pool. Okay. So then we come here. This has nothing to do with the loop pool, so that's fine. But this is coming from loop pool. So now I have to figure out how to figure out how to utilize the points that get set up into that pool in order to disperse them, right? That was hard to fucking phrase that question. Create or edit your action. Open the action where you want to generate the random number. Right click within the action sub-actions area. Random number. Configure the random number sub-action, variable name, assign a name to the variable that will store the generated random number. Okay. Set 1, maximum value, set this to the global variable loop pool. Oh, okay. It won't let me. Show me what you're talking about. Okay, so set the type to between. For the minimum value, set whatever the minimum is. For the maximum value, let me see if I have to just do a completely different one. Get random number 200. Doesn't like that. So that doesn't work. Oh, what up, Mother's Keeper? Made 249 blurps today. Sent you a link. Nice. Reaper has returned. Sorry guys, I'm reading because apparently I'm gonna have to do some C# shit here. Yeah, that's not gonna work for me. Okay, so let's find out something else. I'm not dealing with all that. Fuck that. Okay. So here's what here's what we're gonna do. Set this one to 5,000. Set this one to 4,000. I'm gonna set this one to 3,500. Easy killer. Leave this one at 3. And we'll move this one down to 2,500. Okay. Okay, so now I gotta do something. Hold on. If random user 0 equals true, and then we're going to move this up here. And then we're going to duplicate, move this one here, not here, here. And we're going to change this to 1. And then we're going to duplicate, we're going to move it to here. Change this to 2. Duplicate again, move it here, change this to 3, duplicate, move it here. Change this to 4. Okay. That's 5 different users, random. So this one, go here. And here. And these ones go here. There. Basically what I just said here is if random user has a username in it from here, then do this. If random user 1, do this. 2, do this. 3, do this. 4, do this. And that is random person from the party 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But it starts with 0 for the first person. Okay. And then we're going to add action, core. Let's go over to this side so you guys will see it a little bit better. Core. Timers, set action, or set timer state, active heist, disabled. We're gonna move that to the very top. And we want to do that because that's what happens. All of this triggers when this stops, so we set it to disabled. Because we have when the active heist is active, we actually want to move that up. When this becomes active, this becomes disactive. Once the start heist command has been entered, we need to reactivate this. So we go over here. Go to add, core, commands, set command state, go in here, look for join heist, set it to enabled. So once this command has been entered, this command will become enabled. Okay? And that might actually be it. We might actually be ready to test. So, hold on. Before we do anything, let me double check and make sure the group folder is just me. So I'm going to actually remove myself from that. I'm actually going to keep that folder pulled up so we can see if it populates as people enter. Raid. So we started. Join. I'll say 500. Yeah, see, it's already not working. So, something's wrong. Go back to join.
RCS. You're sending text message.
What does it say?
RCS.
Rich Communication Services.
Rich Communication Services, huh?
Modern industry standard for mobile messaging that aims to replace
Choose
the older SMS and MMS system. Sent over Wi-Fi.
1 minute remaining.
Excuse you. Set rejects mode. So yeah, we're gonna leave that alone. Let's go see what this looks like. Navigate to commands. Go to the commands. Right click. I'll have too much fun.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Okay, so this does need to be raw input.
What's up, brother? Grab Oh, God.
Which means we need to change this to raw input 0 to designate what spot.
Yeah, that's what we got. Don't drop it, don't break it, don't damage it, nothing.
Okay. Maybe that fixed it. Join. That didn't fix it. Or maybe it's already disabled again. Oh, actually, hold on. Commands. Join heist. We need it to usually normally be disabled. So nothing happened. But if we do village raid, that should enable the join command. It's not working. So how do I tell StreamerBot? Read a number after a command in the same line of text from a user. Okay, so I think I found exactly what I need. I think I found it. Fucker. Fuck you.
What's up?
Fuck you.
Wasn't talking to you, puppy.
Okay, so let's see here. Right click. Hold on. When creating a join command where the user has to enter a number after the command. How do I tell streamer.bot to listen or to store the number? Okay, so I need to set an argument. Core arguments, set argument. The variable name, and we want it to be set an argument. Want the variable name to be input 0. We'll just do input 0. Oh, variable name. Loot. Pool. Value. Input 0. Change these back to input 0. Okay, so definitely not set argument. Yes. I need to global set loop pool input 0. Okay. I think I have it now. Whoa. Bro, why is it not stopping? Why are you still going? Jesus fuck. How do I stop it? Q. Actions. I don't know what it's doing. God damn, dude. Okay, so that created a loop. So maybe I created that in the wrong spot. Jesus fucking Christ, dude. My bad, chat. God damn it. I want to see if this timer actually turns itself off. Hold on. Because it should, after 120 seconds, switch back to disabled. Go on, Loki. God damn. You never actually realize how long 2 minutes is. Oh look, it disabled itself. Cool. So we can clear this, unpause it. Sorry guys, programming troubleshooting. We're gonna overload the chat a few times, but it's fine. It's fine. Okay. So it turned itself off. Oh, I see. I don't have active heist enabled though. So we're going to add a timer, set timer state, active heist enabled. Set that there. I'm actually going to change this to 60 seconds because 2 minutes is way too fucking long. Okay, so we now know that typing this definitely starts that timer. It definitely starts this command open. So I'm actually going to go ahead and just delete this because I don't need that there.
1 minute remaining.
Okay, so type that. It pulls all of that information and then sends a message to let people know what's up, runs this action which starts the timer and sets the global start timer elapsed to true. It sets the global loop pool, sets that to 0. And that's important because every time somebody starts one of these, we want the loop pool to reset. We want it to go to 0. And then it activates the join heist command. Okay. Since join heist is activated, let's delete this. Go over to commands. Join heist is normally not activated. That's something else I need to check. That'll be the next thing I double check to make sure that's actually happening. So if we type join right now,
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Okay, cool. So we're gonna add one here real quick. Send a message. Let me go to commands. Cooldowns. Oh, it doesn't have a cooldown command. What the hell? Okay, so never mind, we don't need to do this. Mom, come get him.
Yeah, she did.
Huh. Okay, so let's see. We do village, raid, insert. That starts the timer. It did not enable the command. Maybe we do it like this. We'll put this over here. We'll just go ahead and delete that. This we'll put over here. We're just going to delete this. look at that. Active Heist actually enabled itself. I might have fixed a lot of the stuff. I might have almost completely programmed a heist minigame without C# coding. And the active heist timer turns itself off. Okay, so that works. Now we just got to see what's up with this join command, if it's going to turn itself off and on. So, village raid. Apparently I'm not doing this correctly, so I'm going to look to see if I can get some help. This shit's confusing the fuck out of me. Show me what you mean. This action something descriptive. Okay, hold on. We're going to disable this one. And this one. Okay. So, when this happens, we need this to run this action. So we needed to set the action state and then run the action. Okay. And then over here, we're going to set the action state of disabled timed action to enabled. Let me move that up. I can delete this because it's in that action here. And then this one, we're going to copy and move to that action as well. So we'll take this one, paste it here, and set this to disabled as well, just to make sure we're not overlapping our timers, okay? So let's see. Village raid. Timer starts. That command still does not become active. That became active though. that didn't, and that's irritating. So maybe we just move that up there. We'll wait for that to stop. Activized is enabled. Okay. So we already know the timer's triggered correctly, but we'll watch that one again just in case. Village raid. Timer comes on. Still not enabled. So maybe I need to... like that. Okay, so those disabled themselves. Timer.
Do it.
I don't understand why that's not working. So let me do something. Hold on. We're just going to save. We'll close. Open it back up. So yeah, that shouldn't be on. That shouldn't be on. And that shouldn't be on. So, village raid turns on the timer. Did not turn on the fucking heist. Starts the timer. Does not turn on the heist. It says it's enabled. But also says that it's not enabled. So that doesn't make any sense.
One minute remaining.
Okay, now that works properly. Maybe I should leave it enabled and then let it just become disabled whenever that one hits, you know? challenge raid. Join 500. Oh, I didn't fix the message, but it worked. I did fix the other part. It fucking worked. There we go. Did that put me in the group? It did not put me in the, oh, it did put me in the group. Okay.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Okay, so I fixed that part. Okay, so I can get rid of this. This I'm gonna copy and then delete it. And then party group check. User in group. Then we're going to do percentile user percentile for whoever the user is. We're going to do group name, village, raid, party. Hit OK. And we need this to be triggered by this command, and we're going to get user info for target from user. I'm going to put that one on top because we need to get that information before we can determine whether or not it's true. Right? Right. We can delete this now. Go back over here, and we want up here, do Twitch user and group, check user and group, do percentile user name, use camel case, it's important. Village, raid, party. Check that, and then we want to add an if-else statement. If in group equals true, send a message. Then once it does that, we want it to break. We want it to stop. If they're not in group, then we want it to go ahead and do the rest of this. Right? Right. Okay, then if I join again, see, I didn't do it properly. Okay.
I was going to take Chris' stuff back up.
Okay, well that function I can work out later on. That one's not super necessary. So far, everything else seems to be working.
Okay.
Now I just gotta figure out how to get it to trigger all of this to happen. Okay, so now I just have to figure out how to trigger the awards once the active heist timer runs. Test something real quick. So you just want to go to core actions, get sub action state. From this page, put that up here. Okay, so now we can do core if sub action dot state equals disabled. Then we want to do all of this. Okay. Hopefully that'll work. And then we wait. If anybody else in chat wants to join and see if it works, go ahead and type join with an amount up to 2,000 and join the raid. I'll even pull up the groups list if you want to see your name pop up into a group. Gotta wait a couple minutes. That's 2 minutes and nothing has happened yet. So, that didn't work. It's disabled. Okay, so it's command state. Okay, so village raid, join 500. It's 4:12. So now we wait 2 minutes. Well, almost 4:13, so we'll wait till 4:15. If anybody else in chat wants to try to join and see if it works with them as well, go ahead. Press join and turn them out. It will not take away from your Twitch points. It takes away from your Stream Elements points, which is completely different.
1 minute
you
remaining.
Probably have a lot more of them. This is the boring part. Just waiting to see if the test works.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Damn it. It's been 2 minutes and nothing's happened. Try it that way. very bottom of this one, we're going to make it run this one. Just to force it to activate it. It's still not fucking working. Alright, well, I think I'm going to figure the rest of this out off cam. I'm going to go get away from the PC for a minute. Probably take my dog out because it's been a minute since he's been outside.
Hey, man.
Okay, Moozy. Hey, man. What's up? You showed up at kind of a rough time. We're doing a lot of testing and stuff like that right now, so. The end of heist start. We want to then. Delay 60 seconds, which should be 600 or 6,000. Hold on. 60,000. Once that delay is over, we want it to run Active Heist. Just saying hi, all good? Well, hi. Glad all good. Yeah, I'm good. Just doing a little bit of programming, building a chat game. Why didn't that work? I guess we're also going to force it to run action heist join. Okay, it was just taking a minute to show. Now we wait. Oh yeah.
Give me a hell yeah!
It'll be good for you. I mean, that's not bad though. Robert Reynolds, what's going on, man? Happy 426. Yeah, I appreciate it, brother. Yeah, I get that. Robert, I appreciate that. Yeah. Yeah, I just started using this one recently. And yeah, you are number one. You're actually my first YouTube chatter ever, so congrats on that. What, the nice username? Or the shit? Oh, shit? Shit! Oh man, you guys are coming in at a rough time. I've been live for like 3.5 hours. Eminem rapped it. Yeah, he did. But I've been live for 3.5 hours, and yeah, I've been testing this mini game, and it's not working. I'm tired. I need to take my dog out. I'm about to go hop off for a little bit. I'll be live again later, but oh shit. But yeah, Robert, I definitely appreciate you for hopping by on the YouTube. Stay on till 4:29. I mean, yeah. No, I'm not staying on until I've been on for 4.5 hours. No, I will go live again here in a little bit, but I need to go take care of some stuff. I need to eat. I gotta do stuff. I've been sitting here staring at this computer for too long. Yeah, it's already 4:30 for me. Yeah, it's 4:30 for me. But yeah, I'm gonna hop off for just a little bit. But I will be going live again. I'll be live on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. That's going to be the new standard for me. So yeah, you guys make sure to stop by here in a little bit. If you're not following or subscribed, if you're on YouTube and you want to check into the progress of this mini game or check into the games that we're playing, definitely make sure that you are followed and subscribed. Hell yeah. I'm always down to celebrate some 420. But I appreciate you guys. Love y'all, and we'll catch you later. Thanks for hanging out, chat.